London, I have a problem with the Skytrax awards for the world's top airports. It is not that I disagree with the rankings, as voted for by international travelers. And it is not that I lack experience at the airports. I have passed through 6 of this year's top 10 in recent years and half of the top 20. My difficulty is that I cannot remember them. Hard to remember. Singapore's Changi, voted the world's top airport in the 2018 awards, a position it has now held for 6 years running, fuses in my memory with Hong Kong International, ranked 4th. I had to search my inbox for my ticket to remember whether I had, just last September, flown in and out of Tokyo's Haneda, ranked 3rd, or Narita, which came 11th. It was Narita, but I can summon up no mental image of it. There are a few airports I can picture. Dubai, rated 23rd, because of its fountains. Vienna, number 17, because of the little shelf of books in the departure lounge. I remember several of the train journeys to and from airports, the excellent link between Hong Kong Airport and its central station, and the kind passenger who made sure that I got off at the right terminal at Kuala Lumpur. KL's airport languishes at 44th place in the Skytrax rankings, but I cannot recall anything wrong with it. Tourists looking at the information screens at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, in Sepang, outside Kuala Lumpur. Photo, AFP, Mode Raspan. This is the point about most airports. They are inoffensive. Provided nothing bad happens to you while leaving, arriving or passing through, there is little reason to remember them. Look all the same. Predominant airport style these days is steel and glass. They all look pretty much the same. The airports that stand out do so for being awful, Berlin Tegel, for example, or those that let you down. I had an email from a reader recently frothing at London's Heathrow because he had sat on a flight for 7 hours in December waiting, in vain, for the plane to be de-iced. I remember Heathrow, of course, ranked an impressive 8th by Skytrax because I use it so often. It generally causes me no trouble. Its newest terminals, 5 and 2, are fine examples of the functional, forgettable style. Aircraft sit on the tarmac at Heathrow Airport in London. File photo, AFP. No one visits a city because of its airport. Does it matter? No one visits a city because of its airport. Even the decision about where to connect usually rests on price, convenience, and possibly the quality of the airline, rather than the airport you are going to spend a little time in. But, given the advances in aviation during the past few decades, it is strange that so little attention has been devoted to making the terminals more memorable. Why is there no airport that matches the great railway station sense of occasion? Where is the aviation counterpart to New York's Grand Central Station or London's St. Pancras, or even its magnificently remodeled neighbor, King's Cross? My colleague Edwin Heathcote, the FT's architecture critic, wrote that Paul Virilio, the French cultural theorist, had predicted in the 1960s that the airport would replace the town square as the center of urban exchange. It hasn't happened, Heathcote wrote. All people wanted from airports was to get away from them as quickly as possible. I give Melbourne Airport a high marks on that score. I remember nothing about it other than how superbly fast its automated arrivals machines are. If you are one of the qualifying nationalities, you can be outside in minutes without talking to a human. Aerial shot of Melbourne Airport. Photo, Melbourne International Airport's Facebook page, Madrid Images. Does it have to be this way? There is one airport that I loved arriving at. Madrid is 43rd in the Skytrax ranking. I don't know why. Its giant Terminal 4, with its roof of undulating waves of bamboo strips, is filled with light and warmth, while still providing shade. The brightly colored struts holding up the ceiling make a wonderful contrast to the bamboo's brown. I usually get off flights relieved to stretch my legs. Only Madrid adds a spring to my step. I must make sure to vote in next year's awards. Copyright 2018 The Financial Times Limited. All rights reserved. Please do not copy and paste FT articles and redistribute by email or post to the web.